The reality is that most 40 and over people don't know that they can get paid to create content for companies without being an influencer, without doing TikTok shop affiliates and having 5,000 followers or whatever. This is because of UGC. I've been doing UGC for like almost 3 years now. It replaced my 6-figure job in 2023. So this is like a legit thing. UGC stands for user generated content. Basically companies like the ones that you like already or maybe don't even know about, there's millions of businesses, right? They all need content for social media, and there are not enough Gen Xers and baby boomers that are content creators, but yet a lot of these businesses want to reach more people in these two demographics, in these two generations, because Gen Xers and boomers hold the biggest purchasing power. So for example, Gen Xers are the wealthiest generation right now. Boomers are obviously like a close second, but you guys also make up the majority of the population, both Gen Xers and boomers. So I always like to imagine or tell people that are in these age ranges. Okay, so when you're scrolling on, say Facebook, for example, and you're scrolling and you know, every other post is like an ad. So those ads, like imagine you're 64 years old, which by the way, my mom is 64 years old and she's also doing UGC. We've done 3 UGC deals together. And before I explain actually this scenario, UGC just stands for user generated content. You get hired by these companies of all types to create content like short videos talking about their products or services. You've probably seen a bunch of these ads without realizing it was UGC creators, but you get paid to create content like talking about their supplements, or my mom got a UGC deal for like a hair flat iron product company a few weeks ago. But you get paid to create this content, but the difference is that you're not typically required to post the content you create for these companies. You literally just get the products sent to you for free to your home or PO box, whatever you're comfortable with. They'll send it to you. They'll tell you like a brief, like maybe a full-on script or like a bullet point list of what to say, what not to say. You'll create the videos. You'll send the videos to the brand that hired you. They'll pay you, and then they'll take those videos and use it for the brand's marketing purposes, like posting as Instagram Reels or TikToks or Facebook posts, or running as social media ads. So like I was saying, my mom is 64. Imagine my mom at 64 years old scrolling on Facebook and all the ads that she's seeing of like people promoting these products, talking about products, why you'll love it, why they love it, all this stuff are like in their 20s or 30s. She's not gonna trust those people, and it's gonna be like irrelevant. She's gonna be like, okay, I'm in my 60s. These people are like super young. This product is clearly not for me. And she's gonna keep scrolling, and the company is gonna lose out on money. So what I have seen time and time again, literally hundreds, thousands of times, is that so many people, so many brands want to target more. Like, target just means, you know, show up on your Facebook feed while you're scrolling, your Instagram feed or TikTok or YouTube or whatever. They want to reach more people that are Gen Xers and boomers, yet the best way to reach them and to let them know that this product or service or app that they sell is for them is by hiring fellow Gen Xers and baby boomer UGC creators. So anyways, hopefully this is making sense. If it is making sense and you don't mind and you're like comfortable with sharing your current age, I would love to know what your current age is. I've done this before and it's been really fun to see everybody's like age, like literally today, how old are you? Type it in the comments. And then if you do want to get started with this, or if it sounds at all interesting to you, I have a free resource that is a checklist. So I'll talk about it in this video too, but it's just a checklist. So it goes through the steps on how to get started with this. Even if you just want more information about UGC, obviously videos are great, but this is a PDF that can be like a tangible resource you can reference as you're getting started. So if you want it, it is yours. I also have, if you're a visual learner, I have a 15-minute video lesson in there about how to email these companies, which is so important. if you're going to start doing this, and it's not as intimidating as it sounds. Again, my mom is 64 years old. We've done 3 UGC deals together, but she's also doing her own UGC deals, and she comes from zero marketing background. She's been a nurse for over 40 years, raised 5 kids, has 16 grandkids. She's a busy lady, so she's doing UGC on the side for fun. And it's been great. But if you want that free resource, I would pause this video. If you have already told me your age in the comments, pause the video and then save it in this right-hand corner. And then in my profile, you'll see my Stan Store link. That's just where I put all my links to everything. And it'll be the second option that you see inside my Stan Store. So if you want it, it is yours. Another reason why brands love working with Gen Xers and Boomers is because you guys tend to be a lot more professional, more communicative, just professional in the way that you communicate with them. You submit content on time, that you take it seriously, as opposed to like 20-something-year-olds, Gen Zers. No offense, but yeah, you like brands. I've had so many brands reach out to me and be like, "Thank you so much for like encouraging people of these ages to get into UGC, because we're constantly looking for them and there's not that many of you guys." So I have taught like over 9,100 people inside, like people who want to learn from me personally, want my advice, want to be part of a community. They join my course, and then they post all of these like what they're doing in their UGC business. I can actually show you a couple. Actually, that would be great. I'll show you a couple of them really quick. So this is the Facebook group I created for anybody who does join my course that just wants a community of support. This was posted literally just 4 hours ago. And Tori said, I just got my first paid UGC job through Breakfast. This is a platform that you can connect with brands that I talk about inside my course at age 55. Not gonna lie, imposter syndrome is real, even though. No, thank you, Megan, for your course and guidance. So anyways, yeah, this is actually a pet brand. I think it's for BarkBox. So yeah, 55 years old, landed her first paid UGC job. Alan said that he just posted this a couple days ago, just dropping this here after enrolling in Megan's course in early May and finalizing my Fiverr account. Fiverr is just a freelance platform you can join to also connect with brands that's taught inside my course. So he watched that lesson and went for it. In early June, thanks in large part to, this is one of the other students inside of my course, I signed my first contract on Fiverr. This is not my first UGC gig, but to me, this is a testimony to all of the daily posts Megan makes on Instagram and TikTok about UGC being for 50+ guys like me. Okay, this is the last one I'm going to share, but this is also posted a few days ago. She's sharing her student wins. She said, I would be super encouraged if I saw this too. So today marks 1 month of part-time UGC. Here it is in all my mind-blown glory. In my first month ever of UGC, I signed enough deals that paid me $3,918.34, so just below $4,000. I'm completely in shock over this, but drank the Kool-Aid. So to my fellow Gen X midlife crowd, the brands are out there looking for us. Don't be scared. Just do it. Apply to all the gigs. Put your portfolio up. Get yourself on all the platforms and feel afraid, but do it anyway. Obviously, I could like yap all day about this and tell you that brands are looking for you, but I feel like seeing like real people that people that I keep up with, obviously because they're in my course and my community, just seeing them post those kind of things is like more validating for people that are just now learning about UGC, that are in this like Gen X, baby boomer generations. But hopefully that's encouraging to you. Brands do want to work with people of all ages. I'm 34, so I'm a millennial, but last year I was on a call with a brand that I was trying to convince hire me to do, I was trying to convince them to hire me to do some UGC for them because they really liked their product. And so I was on a call, they were going to hire me for 3 videos, and then I mentioned my mom. Again, she's in her 60s. I said, yeah, my mom is actually a huge fan of you guys, like loyal customer, only wears your shoes. It's a footwear brand. And they were like, oh my gosh. They like perked up a little bit and they got kind of excited. They were like, oh, that would be so great if your mom could actually be in one of the videos that you create for us, because she, as like somebody in her 60s, is actually more part of our target demographic that we want to promote our products to, and we sell most of our products to, which is a shoe for like foot pain. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, for sure my mom would be down. And so she was, and we did the video. They loved it. They're still running it as an ad like a year and a half later, and it's performing super well. But it just got me thinking after that, like, oh my gosh, I don't know anybody around my mom's age at this time last year, a year and a half ago, that was doing UGC, pursuing UGC. And so I started posting about it, and sure enough, there are so many brands that have reached out to me directly, thanking me for, again, educating people in this age range to do UGC because they're actively looking for them, and it's hard to find you guys. So anyways, hopefully this is encouraging. I hope you start UGC. Tell me your age in the comments, and then grab the free checklist if you want to get started.